Welcome to the toughest hike in the Shenandoah National Park. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Rob Pelton, and on this channel, I experience a lot of awesome places with a backpack. We are in the Shenandoah National Park, which is in Virginia. And today's hike brings us to Old Rag Mountain. The Old Rag Summit Trail is a lollipop trail, basically. You do need a national park pass, and you need a day use ticket for this specific trail. There's no cell signal here, so get your day use tickets well before you get here. They're $2. So what makes this particular hike to Old Rag Mountain Summit the most difficult hike in Shenandoah? It's not the 2,380 feet of elevation gain. It's not the fact that it's 9.4 miles. It's because of the rock scrambles. Once we get off of this trail and we hit the vertical parts, it's all boulders and scrambling and climbing and ducking and maneuvering. That's what's hard. Hey yo, future Rob here, the version that's just getting done with the trail. It took us roughly 6 hours to complete the whole trail. That's from the trailhead, an hour lunch break, back to the trailhead. So FYI, now back to the other Rob who still needs to continue the trail. Got some work to do there, bud. So it's a pretty established trail, and it is marked by these blue blazes. Now, once you get to the rock scramble section, you really have to pay attention to where those blazes are, because that rock scramble can have you going anywhere. Now, this lollipop trail turns into pretty rocky and rooty quickly. But what do I mean when I say lollipop trail? So basically, think of a lollipop. You got the stick and the actual round lollipop, right? So a lollipop trail is a trail that is a loop, just like a lollipop, and it has one trail that leads to the loop, meaning the stick. So you follow from the trailhead or the lollipop stick to the actual loop, do the loop till you come back all the way around and hit that lollipop stick or trail again and take that back down to the trailhead. That is a lollipop hike. Now you know. That is the summit of Old Rag Mountain, and that's where we're headed. Kidding when you're saying you're going under and over. We're in the scrambles now. Like once you get to this section, yeah, it's up, down, under, over, side. I mean, you're in all these compromised positions. It's a challenging hike, 100%. It's even harder when you're trying to video all this crap. So as I'm climbing through the rocks, I mentioned how you have to pay attention to the blazes because, I mean, you could go in all sorts of directions. Now here, I can see a blaze right there. That's telling me, you know, if I'm going this way, I need to go this way. But I'm headed this way. So where's the blaze? Up there. So a lot of these sections is legit like bouldering. You gotta be very flexible, have good knees, grip strength, good legs, because it's very much a climb, like a legit boulder climb. This is a very, very challenging hike. And the scrambles, the legit climbing and scrambles, I love it. It's like one of my favorite things. Even though I'm tired, I'm loving every second of this. This might be my favorite hike. And after a bit more scrambling, we get to the summit of Old Rag Mountain, standing at 3,291 feet. Some things to keep in mind if you're gonna come up to Old Rag Mountain Summit is pack a day bag. You know, you don't need anything crazy. This is just a 20-liter bag, but bring plenty of water. We brought 4 liters between the two of us. That's a gallon of water. Bring snacks, pack a lunch so you can spend some time up on the summit, because it's still another 5 miles back down to complete the loop. So just be prepared, bring rain gear, bring sun protection. Just be prepared for this hike, because this is not for the faint of heart, but it's worth every second. Back on trail, had a great lunch with the best overlook you could ask for. A couple of notes: it's just about 4.5 miles to the summit here, which means there's about 5 miles left back to the parking lot. And also keep in mind that this overlook, all these rock scrambles, there's no safety ropes, there's no safety barriers, so proceed at your own risk, because out here there's really no such thing as a small tumble. Now we're on the back side of the summit, heading back down, which means we are done with the scrambles. Just a rocky, rooty hike on the way down till we hit a service road. On the way back down on Saddle Trail, there are 2 shelters. The first one that you come to is called Bird's Nest. Let's take a look at this pretty cool thing. Pretty cool wood and stone shelter. There's a little alcove with a picnic table. It's boarded up, but I guess it's for day use. No camping here, no fires here. But it's old. Looks like there was probably an old fireplace in here. So I don't think you can reserve them. You certainly can't sleep in them. That is a big timber rattler. Woo. Here's the second shelter, the Old Rag Shelter. This is more of a 3-sided shelter. And I think you actually can camp here because you're below a certain elevation, because it definitely looks like people have been camping here. Fire pit and a lot of garbage. This is also the point where the trail kicks out onto an old Forest Service road. You can see there's some trail maintenance crews, vehicles back there. But from here, it's just a road. So it should be nice and flat and easy. Another 3.5 miles back to the car. Oh, there is one more incline to get back to the lollipop stick. Ooh. Thanks for coming along on this really cool trail. Like I said, it's right on up there with one of my favorite trails, just for all the different physical challenges. I just loved it. If you have any questions about this trail, leave the comments down in the comment area below. I love to read your comments, so please leave them. Otherwise, if you haven't already, go outside and find your own adventure and enjoy this big, beautiful world, because there's a lot of it out here. We'll see you on the trail. Thanks.